Дома он там все выбито. Стекла-то соберу, сейчас пойду.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Ukraine. I wish I could say good afternoon. I really want to start my video starting with good day or good afternoon. But yeah, unfortunately this day and this night is anything but good. You can see that behind my back. And last night Russia conducted one of its biggest air attacks. It was one of the longest air attacks, more than 10 hours, and it was through the entire night, starting from 1 a.m. till 8:30. And the whole night me and Luba we spent in the shelter again. Dozens of places in Kyiv were hit, dozens of people were injured. I know that 2 or 3 people died, unfortunately. Almost every district in Kyiv was affected. Me and Kevin, we were filming right here, and now this place, we have the video from the car, from the dash cam. The blast was so heavy, and we literally felt the vibration. Again, we are living not that far, and this place is so familiar to me because I have the friend who lives almost behind this building. I have the friend who lives there. So you can see that they are cutting the wood right here, and this entire line is standing to take this wood because these are the citizens of this building. And guys, it's almost winter time. The days are so cold, so of course it's just necessary to put them as soon as possible. This is the owner. It works.
Дома он там все выбито. Стекла-то соберу, сейчас пойду.
Так, а ви не знаєте, це частина ракети, чи вона десь тут впала, чи вона влетіла, щось, не знаєте?
По крайней мере, как вот этот прошел удар, такой как красное, как зарево, чуть ли я подумал, что пламя идет прям туда. В окно потом уже высмотрел, вот где-то стоят люди, вот там горело.
Угу.
Там горело, ну там вышел сюда.
And the saddest part, guys, that there is any sign of some end. Yes, there is some imitation of peace talks, and me personally, I do not expect something, I do not expect any success, because I'm pretty sure that Russia will reject any possible peace plans, even this one that is really not profitable for Ukraine. But even this plan, I'm sure that they will reject, because for them there is no reasons to stop. I was listening to some American guy who was saying that right now Russia is producing more missiles that they are using, and same with drones, because we see the consequences. They can easily launch like 500, 600 drones all over Ukraine every freaking day, you know, with no breaks. For them it's okay. Yeah, also one more remark. And when Ukraine launched one drone and it, you know, reached some Russian city like Moscow, because it's not that even often, like it can happen one time per, you know, few months, and then they are always saying that Ukraine is doing terroristic attacks, and then Russia. Ballistic missile, hypersonic missile, Kinjal, Iskander, Shahed drones, 500, 600, 700 per night, and for Ukraine it's just impossible, you know, to first of all to resist, to defend itself, even having a lot of air defense system. It's just impossible to shoot all the targets. And another big problem, guys, it's parts, that shooting parts, debris from drones, from missiles that can randomly hit any place, that can randomly fall anywhere, can injure people, can damage homes. That's just, you know, I have just no words how horrible is that. And how horrible is that being here, being in Ukraine, and having no complete understanding what is waiting for us, like living in this uncertainty for so many years, for so many days. It's not the first year, not the second year. It's just hard, guys. I always say, like, of course I hope, of course let's hope for better future, but frankly it's only worse and worse. Russians intensifying their attacks. In our case, I don't know, like if we intensify in our defense, because you know that now Ukraine receives less and less defense system, defense weaponry. The situation inside the country, in the government, in Ukrainian politics, it's just a mess. It's just complete mess. So I do not like to comment anything, but you know my attitude, because you know and you heard about all the corruption scandals. So being a sane person without any, you know, turbo patriotism, I don't know how to treat that, I don't know how to react to that, because while people are trying to survive, because we have a lot of power outage, like no power for 8, 10, 12 hours per day. We have night attacks almost every night, and at the same time people who are in the government, they just you know, share this pie and disappear. Fantastic. Just fantastic. And you also noticed that I have not filmed for a while, because being honest, there is no mood at all, no mood to, you know, to film something, because of course you can film about every negative event that is happening, about all these scandals inside Ukraine, but of course it's not in our favor, because guys, when we have, let's say, the huge enemy who is killing us every single day, and then we have the scandals which are simply dividing people, it's complete frustration. All my friends, all the people with whom I communicated, they just have no idea what to wait. Of course, You know, there are still some little hopes of some peace talks, some ceasefire. I don't know, like of United States, Trump, he's acting like we're close to the progress. Rubio also mentioned that we have these delegations in Saudi Arabia, and today our Umerov, the Ministry of ex-Minister of Defense, guys, all this, you know, like in chess we say rokirovka, when they just swapped people between position, because previously Yermak, he was the head of our negotiation group. They went to I don't know where, just to have this talks with Vitkov, and then Vitkov will go to Moscow to have talks with Putin. Can we expect and wait for something good? I don't know. Like, for me, it's just they are playing for time, like dragging this situation, acting like we are not against the peace. I'm talking about Russians, but everybody sees that it's just complete lie. I'm not defending, you know, our politicians who are, some of them not better from those who are attacking us, because at least, you know, those people, they considered us enemy and attack. But some of our politicians who are Ukrainians, who are acting like they're super patriots, but at the same time they just stealing the funds, and stealing the funds not just from some, I don't know, you know, food aid, but from the energy sector, from all this defense. What was it? I don't know in English, but yeah, just from defense sector that was supposed to create defense for our energy plants. And some of those people, they just said that, oh, it's just a waste of money. Gosh. So on the one hand, I feel completely ashamed, because this is just such a shameful, and you know, every media reporting about that. I read comments, everybody treat this situation that you see what's happening, and maybe you guys please do not, you know, treat and do not think that everybody in Ukraine like that, because I told you many times that Ukrainian government and Ukrainian people, it's different parallels, it's different worlds. So those people who are in power, they live in their own world, you know, being protected from everything, and people who are just ordinary workers who had no funds to buy goods, who had no funds to cover just basic needs, because you know that the salaries, the pensions, social payments, it's just, you know, on pause. Like, it's stuck. When the war started, then they just increased maybe few percent, like 100 hryvnia, like $3 or $4 or $5 or $6, and that's all. And live like you want with all these prices, with all this situation. Yeah, you know that.
Ракета летит, ловушки отстреливает. Ух, ебать.